Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm literally just sitting in my bed right now. I was actually sitting at the feet of my bed, but I've been reading for about an hour. I just want to let you guys know I am starting a new channel. I'm not exactly sure about all the details. I had a very small thought about it and I wanted to act on it before it kind of vanished. Basically, it's just going to be a bunch of Bible studies. The videos will be like 3 to 5 minutes long. We'll go through a verse or two. We'll talk about how we can use it, how we can apply it, kind of the break down the context, kind of some other things around it. Basically, I'm just going to use it as a place to express things I'm learning and the things I'm going through in the Bible. And I'll be able to invite my buddies or, other people on there as well. And it'll be like maybe series, just kind of various things like that. But that's going to be the place where I'm going to do majority of it. I'm not going to stop doing them here, but I feel like there's people that may be able to use a little more. And there's also deeper breakdowns that I can get into when I'm solely focused on this and not an entire structure for video. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll put the link to the channel in the description. I was still kind of working out the details. Last night, I finally went and made the channel just to kind of get my feet in the water, basically. So that's one thing I could check off. But we got a lot to get into this morning. You guys can kind of see everything we've got going on. I've been kind of breaking this thing down in Galatians today. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into that. Hope you guys are enjoying the day. Got a kind of busy day planned. Gonna hang with some buddies. Some buddies are coming in town from college. We got break on the way. So we'll kind of talk about the rest of that in just a second. But Galatians 2:11. So let's do it. I literally just prayed and I was like, God, just work through me while I'm trying to explain this thing because it is a lot to kind of understand. So Galatians 2:11. So it's called Paul opposes Cephas. Cephas came to Antioch. I opposed him to his face because he stood condemned. Read it one more time. Cephas came to Antioch. I opposed him to his face because he stood condemned. I'm like, I don't know who Cephas is, so did a little more research. Cephas was Peter. Okay, Peter walked on water. You've seen Peter multiple times in the Bible. It's one of the disciples of God. But Peter was a close disciple of Jesus, right? Throughout this story, they're having a dinner or they're in the place of Antioch, right? So I'm trying to break this thing down. I'm like, what the heck is it talking about? Antioch was a city where Jews and non-Jews came to worship. It was one of the first places where they called Christians Christians, okay? It was one of the first places, but Antioch was the place that non-Jews and Jews came to worship God. Go down a little further. So I was like, why is Peter Cephas or vice versa? Like, why are they doing that? So Cephas, Aramaic was the language that they spoke in the Old Testament. So it was the name that Jesus had gave Peter in this time. Aramaic was the common language. So that was the name that God gave Peter. Feel what I'm saying? Let's go a little further. Peter was a close disciple. Peter used to eat with non-Jews in verse 12. But when strict Jews came around, he stopped because he was worried what they would think. So let's read what the Bible actually says about it. That was my son. Verse 12 says, "For before certain men came from James, he used to eat with the Gentiles. But when they arrived, he began to draw back and separate himself from the Gentiles because he was afraid of those who belonged to the circumcision group." He was afraid of what the other Jews may think if he was eating with non-Jews like he was before, right? So I go down like, all right, what's the big deal? I don't, you know what I'm saying? Still not quite understand. If you go down a little further, I wrote, eating with non-Jewish Christians was the right thing to do because it showed that all believers are equal. So if you go down a little further, I'm like, still not understanding. So Paul ends up calling him out. He's like, yo man, this ain't right. Why are you not eating with them anymore just because there's other people coming? You know what I'm saying? At this point, Cephas or Peter and Paul are here to share the good news, right? They are the closest to Jesus. They know what Jesus has called them to do. So by doing this, he was showing that we are all family because we believe in God, not by the works or not by the law, not by the things we do, not by the things we say, not by the rules we follow. Because we all believe in Christ, you're all one. That's what Peter was doing. But because the other people, the other Jews had came around, he stopped doing this out of fear of what they may think of him eating with non-Jews. So as we go down to verse 13. Other Jews followed Peter in his hypocrisy, even though they knew their faith in Jesus made them a part of God's family, not following Jewish laws. So because Peter was doing it, now the other Jews that were coming along and the leaders, they came in, they're like, well, we're just going to do what he does and not eat with them, even though they knew that the faith is what brings them together, not by the works of the law. 14 says, when I saw that they were not acting in line with the truth of the gospel, I said to Cephas in front of all, you are a Jew, yet you live like a Gentile and not a Jew. And I was like, that's a good man right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be somebody I want to have around because I thought about it for me. Like, a lot of times we as people will be around groups or we'll be around specific people and we start to act different. We start to act different because of the people who are around. We start to act different because of the places we're in. And Paul was like, nah, bro, this isn't what we're doing. Like, you are wrong. And I like that he called him out publicly because it addressed the people that he was around too. So a lot of times I get people that reach out to me and they're like, I have buddies that say they believe and, when they get around people, they don't act like it. Well, you have a choice in that moment, right? You don't have to go and bash them in front of their face and say, yo, man, but it takes nothing to kind of pull people aside and say, yo, man, like, what are you doing? Like, yo, man, why are you acting like this? Like, I know this isn't you. If you're around girls and you got a buddy that's just bouncing off the walls and he's got all these jokes for days, just kind of like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why are you acting this way? Why are you acting apart from who you really are? Like, that's what Paul did. In verse 14, he said, I called him out. I've confronted him because he was condemned, because he was wrong, because he wasn't doing what God had told us to do, because he's holding him accountable to what God had told them to do. A little Bible study. This is stuff that's gonna be on the other channel, but I feel like it's good stuff, you know. But low-key a busy day. I've been working on that second channel, so I'm gonna spend some time kind of working on that. Gotta fold some clothes over there. I have not ate breakfast yet. I've been up for 2 hours, 3 hours. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys for watching the videos. Feel free to join the Instagram channel. Some more breakdowns, more behind the scenes, all that cool stuff. I'll be working on the new channel. Hopefully by the time you guys see this video, I have it set up. Maybe even have a video uploaded on it as well. So yeah, man, keep reading, bro. Keep reading, keep learning. Make sure you don't switch up because of people around you. You know what I'm saying? So bye, guys. That boy Caleb go. There you go, bro. Oh, we about to hit some chest, bro. Got some good work done. Let's go. I think.
Go. There we go. All right, that's a good position. Good position. Yeah. Tight.
Alright guys, so we went to lift, and we went to the field to throw, but I didn't bring the camera to throw because I didn't feel like recording for real. But we went to Gabe's, and I got some sweatpants. Yeah bro, $7. Shout out Lexi because she bought them. But yeah, just some black straight leg pants. These ones are cropped, like on the leg. And I'm gonna cut the bottom of them. That way they'll just be nice and loose. And then I got another pair of these too. I'll just cut the bottom so they sit on my shoes nice. And then I got this hoodie. And I hope it fits. I didn't even look at the size. There's Alexandra and Yates over yonder. And there's another Jimmy. There, yeah, he's over there. There's the black ones. These ones are fire.
Okay, try these ones.
These are the other ones. Alright guys, next day at the facility, and about to hit some on the machine, and we're gonna get some lunch. I got some deadlifts today, and yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, we are home and I'm about to get into the lift for tonight. Tonight we have deadlift. Pretty excited for. We have a 4x4, so gonna probably do maybe 435 for 4, 435 for 3. I still have never hit a 450 double, so I'll be lucky to kind of hit that. But overall, pretty good hitting. Kind of jumpy in the box a little bit, which I've been trying to work on. I know you guys give me a hard time about it, but I've been trying to clean it up and stop doing that. You know, it can be a little frustrating, but no big deal. We're about to get into the lift now. Pull some heavy deadlifts, a little 4x4 today. No top singles or anything like that, so let's go rep it out. And we get to hang out with the buddies tonight that are all in town from college, playing sports, just living life. So everybody's in town. We're gonna hang out tonight. I'll bring the camera and show you guys all of them. So see you guys. I got the bubble guts, bro, from Chick-fil-A, so we'll see you guys. It's a little late, the time that I'm recording this and also deadlifting, but I know a lot of people end up asking me why I like the straight bar deadlift over trap bar. I don't really feel a difference in the power output, and honestly, if I was wise, I would probably do trap bar instead of straight bar, but something about the satisfaction in pulling something super heavy, especially after baseball. Baseball is such a sport where you really want to do well. You know, you train really hard, you hit a lot, you go work out often, but lifting is the one thing where it's literally a reflection of the work that you put in. So if you go in weekly and you train often, you're going to see the results of you lifting heavier because of your consistency. Baseball is one of those sports where no matter how often you go, no matter how many days you go, you still could get in the game and go over, or you may be a pitcher and not throw strikes. You know, it's just one of those games. So lifting is one of those things where you kind of get that true satisfaction because it's a reflection of your own work, you know? So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and we're gonna get into some heavy deadlifts. So I'll see you guys, and thank you guys for all the support.
Ready to shoot again, cause if I miss, but I dying at the edge, hoping something we don't need. Oh, just let it be, but now me, everything exposed, leave it to the breeze, while you be you, and I'll be me. I'll be patient, I'll be praying on my knees to you. I'll keep waiting.